Thank you. Comrades, brothers and sisters, I'm standing here tonight proudly to speak to Socialism 2022. The last time I was here was 2019. I spoke at a rally similar to this in London almost exactly 3 years ago when I said we were about to take strike action, run up to Christmas, and we'll go hold Royal Mail to account. The following day, the Daily Mail put an article about me, which, well, as a socialist, if the Daily Mail attacks you, you know you're doing something right. And also in the article, we have Tory ministers naming me, Tory MPs naming me, and things the big bag bogeyman for Christmas that year. Well, I was quite proud of that. But this time, I don't stand here as somebody saying we're going to go on strike. I stand here as a striking postman who's been on strike for 8 days already this year. This is on the back of the pandemic, and postal workers, like many workers, stood up and worked through the pandemic. We should have took strike action prior to that, but I'll leave that aside for a second. When you think about the public service we provide and the public service they're attacking, we deliver to 35 million houses 6 days a week. If it wasn't for postal workers delivering to 35 million houses 6 days a week, who do you think was going to deliver the test kits during the pandemic? Who's going to collect the test kits during the pandemic? It was postal workers went out, got the test kits, and stood up and that. And we were applauded for that. But during that time, what happened when we were getting applauded like other workers? Royal Mail made a profit of £1.7 billion in the 3 years. £1.7, think about that. And what's happened since then? We managed to get a national agreement, the pathway to change. We sat down, we got rid of Rico back, who was attacking us. We fought Rico back, we got Rico back the sack. Wasn't Royal Mail sack, it was the CWU members who got Rico back out the door. We then got a new CEO came in, Simon Thompson. And we said at the time, when other people said, well, Simon Thompson is a breath of fresh air, a new type of CEO. Us in the Socialist Party said, no, he's a CEO. He's there to represent big business, no representing interests of ordinary workers. So we're now in the worst dispute, not even the worst dispute, is trade union movement in the Royal Mail. 400 years of Royal Mail, we're in the biggest dispute in 400 years. In 1971, Royal Mail workers went on strike for seven weeks. I would argue this is the most vital dispute. This is a dispute with the life and blood of our members, with us delivering a public service which members deserve and workers deserve to get. So we've already said took a strike on 8 consecutive days this year. Of that, postal workers do not get any strike pay. We hear members get strike pay. Our members don't get a penny when we went on strike. We've took 8 days of strike action already. And this week we have announced, you may have seen it already, lots of strike action. On the 24th, the 25th, the 30th of November, the 1st of December, the 9th of December, the 11th of December, the 14th of December, the 15th of December, the 24th of December, and Christmas Eve. And you've seen this week, Royal Mail at their board, 6 months profit warnings and that, announced they lost £290 million. But let's look at this for a second. Since privatisation, 2013, £403 million in profit. 2014, £486 million in profit. 2016, £551 million in profit. 2017, £575 million in profit. 2018, £581 million in profit. 2019, £411 million in profit. 2020, £325 million in profit. 2021, £702 million in profit. And last year, £758 million in profit. If you do your quick calculations, that's over £5 billion since privatisation. £5 billion which could be there to provide better services for the public if it was under nationalisation and better wages, terms and conditions for members. So don't come to me running and saying you're losing money, £219 million, when this year alone they gave the shareholders and the directors £600 million. You've actually brought in agency staff to work at a higher cost to stop our members making money. You've actually given Unite members a redundancy payment a lot higher than us. And what they want to do to us, they want to cut 10,000 jobs. We've got a national agreement on actual redundancy payment, which can give us our members actually up to 2 years' wages. They're now saying that's now gone. You'll get 9 months' wages. And they'll be saying on Monday, people running up to sign up for this, Gary. Yes, they are, because of the way they're being treated in Royal Mail. Not because things are a good deal. It's because they want out of the business because of the conditions their members are put through day in, day out. I say it's a very fluid situation, and things are happening today. I'm going to touch on very briefly. As I said, we had meetings with them last week when they've attacked our sick pay, attacked the redundancy payment, they attacked the flexibility worker, attacking our conditions left, right and centre. We had talks with me, but as remember, these 8 days of strike action, they want to talk to us at all. That brought them round the table. They said 8 days of strike action cost them £100 million. Well, that's £100 million at your fault because you've been attacking our members' terms and conditions. So, as I said, it's a very fluid situation. The message I've got today, there was a meeting this morning with ACAS facilitated that, where Royal Mail put a new offer to our negotiating team. And they've said they'll give us to 5 p.m. on Monday to accept this. They'll talk to Monday morning. They'll give us to 5 p.m. to accept this because they've called a board meeting in Royal Mail on Monday morning, on Monday at 5 p.m. Well, they've called a board meeting. We've called meetings to our members at 5:30 p.m. on Facebook to get us up for the battle. And a gate meeting date on next Tuesday when hundreds, thousands upon thousands of CW members will be raising their hands and saying, we have no faith in the CEO, and that's a vote no confidence in the CEO. I'll finish up here. They talk about saving money. They'll give, when you imagine this, a company which owns GLS, which is an international company, which Royal Mail own. So they give money to Parcel work to Parcel Force, they give money to Evra Hermes. Why would a company give money to give workload to the opposition when they say they're running out of money? Why would that? Because they want to break us. They want to make us worse terms and conditions. But I'll tell you this now. We'll put a line in the sand. You come to us with a decent offer, negotiate with us. We're not falling for your ideas and your finances. We've proven how much money you have made. And what also will come for, we will have decent public service, publicly owned. That's why we come for renationalisation in Royal Mail, but also removal of the board. Let people run the business who know the business, the workers.